G'day, my name is Ben, and today we're gonna have a look at the version 1 of the Family Pocket NES game console. This is slightly different than the new version is in the market called NES Pocket 2. This is the version 2. We're gonna review this device a little bit later in this channel. Today we are mainly focused on the version 1 of the device. This is a little bit more boxier with a smaller 2.6-inch LCD display, and it has a relatively cheap feeling plastic used for its casing. It comes with 472 preloaded games with 128 in one game cartridge. This one is pretty useless, and we're not going to waste any time in testing out this cartridge itself. It has a standard AV out via the headphone jack. Now let's get started. In this video we are going to test the build quality of the device itself, the screen quality, button quality, selection of games within the device, and emulation quality. This one costed me about 23 Australian dollars on eBay. I had a 10% voucher, so original price was around $25, but I ended up getting it for $23 Australian. This one didn't come with any packaging at all. Maybe the seller was trying to save on the postage costs. The device itself came undamaged, so I'm reasonably happy not to get the packaging. Let's turn on the device. Fairly loud speakers, as you can hear. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Yeah, that's better. The screen quality appears good. Let's go into the menu itself. Start button. So the screen quality is really good. It's a 2.6-inch LCD screen. Audio is also fairly loud on this device. That's the maximum volume. The device itself is made of really cheap feeling plastic. It's a lot more boxier as well. Looks like the old school NES controller or Famicom controller from Japan. Plastic also feels really brittle. Not very good build quality for the casing itself. The selection of games is excellent on this device. It contains 472 games, no repeats, I believe. Plus it has some hacked versions of games within the game itself. So for example, Super Contra in here, or Super C in the US, is 24 in 1. So when you go into the game itself, you are presented with a sub menu to select a type of game you want to play. So some of them comes with 30 lives, a preloaded spread gun, or a rapid fire. So that's a pretty good one. So these games are not marked as extra games or anything like that. These are sub games within the game itself. Let's get back out of here really quick into the main menu. Let's go scroll through some of the games. So you got Contra in here, Super Mario Brothers 3, Final Fight, Jackal, the original Contra, Ninja Gaiden. There's some crappy games like Angry Birds sort of creeped in, or a fake Sonic game, But apart from that, it looks like it's got really good games collection. It doesn't have a preview screen in one of the devices that I reviewed earlier, which is annoying. So if you don't know the name of the game, it's gonna be a little bit harder, but hopefully this one should have all the quality games by the looks of it. Double Dragon, Ghosts and Goblins, Goonies 2, it's pretty good. Some of the games I never heard of the names, but they're probably different games than the name here, and it's probably gonna be a really classic game in here. Alright, now let's get started with the gameplay. I'm going to start with one of my favorite games of all time, Super C or Super Contra. The good thing about this is it's got 24 in 1, so I can select a 30 life version with a spread power, and I'm gonna start the game. So you got the standard A and B buttons and the turbo buttons, so that you don't have to press. I'm gonna feel a bit more invincible with the 30 lives setup and the spread power, and probably not gonna be as cautious as my other gameplays. I don't have to worry about dying. There's a bit of slowdown there, which happens a lot of time on this game, on a lot of consoles. Oopsie, rookie mistake. I didn't see him coming. Now the boss battle. Smashed it. One thing I want to mention is that emulation quality is excellent. There are no skip frames or shutters mostly, apart from the other one, which happens on most of the devices that I've noticed, but otherwise there is no real lag, no shuttering, no skip frames. Music is excellent as well, and so that's pretty good. Let's get out of here real quick and try another game. So to try another game, just gonna press the reset button, select English, and start another game. Now before playing Super Mario Bros. 3, I'm gonna turn down the volume to avoid Nintendo's copyright strike. Let's start. So as you can hear really quick, is the music is really fast on this. So this is playing at a faster speed, I think. Let's test it out. Died. Alright, let's try another game. Gonna turn back the volume again. I'm gonna start a game that I have played but not a lot of experience in it. Turtles 3. Ooh. The music sounds alright on this. It's not fast. I'm not sure whether it's picked up on the video here, but the screen quality is actually excellent and the color reproduction is alright for the price. Time for a standard testing. Can it run on an external power pack without the internal battery, so that we don't have to worry about charging? Let's have a look. It's got a mini USB charger. That's my external power source. I'm gonna plug it in, and the light color didn't change, so I'm not too sure. I'm gonna remove the battery and see what happens. Alright, so I have removed the battery and looks like it's still working. So it can run without the internal battery or need to be charging all the time. You can connect an external power source and play the game as long as the battery lasts on the external power source. Alright, I'm gonna conclude the video review here. Despite the cheap feeling plastic on the body of the device, I really like the device overall. The buttons feel great. They are not mushy at all. They feel very responsive. Emulation quality is really good. Screen quality is really good. Selection of games is excellent. It's got most of the new and the old games of the NES era, so it's not limited to some of the older games or the newer games. It's got a wide variety of games that you can play on this device. Overall, I can recommend this device. Please make sure that you're buying a version 1 of the device and not the version 2. We're gonna review this version 2 a bit later on, and and see how good that is. But the version 1 itself is really good, so make sure you get the version 1, not the version 2. I'll also try and post an update after a long play on this device to get my final wording on this device, so stay tuned. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing more unbiased video reviews like this one to save you your hard-earned cash. Until next time, thank you.